Eastern PA weather, 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for January 17th, 2018. For your Wednesday, we're going to have some very early snow showers that are going to be moving away. Just some light stuff early this morning, and most of that is going to be gone by mid-morning, except for the very far eastern areas. But looks like we're going to have just a few snow showers around this morning. Doesn't really show up here too well on the global models. When we go over the high-resolution rapid refresh model, take a look at 6 o'clock in the morning. You can still see some lingering snow showers going on. So when you do get up in the morning, if you are getting up this early, you're still going to see some snow showers in a lot of these areas. And that's going to be slowly moving its way eastward like it was overnight. It took a long time for this really to get going. I mean, it took forever for areas that were southeast of this line. Had a very, very difficult time all day getting this snow to finally break eastward, and then it finally did last night, kind of like in the middle of the evening, and places in the Lehigh Valley started getting some snow, and then it started moving a little bit further southeast after midnight, and we got some areas further southeast a little bit more of the action. So it wasn't a lot, but it was just enough to make the minimum amounts of our projected totals. It does look like the lower end of the totals are working out across most areas. Out in central PA, actually did some areas of central Pennsylvania actually exceeded what our projections were out in there. So it's kind of like a backwards thing here, but the areas that we had projected higher actually did reach the minimums in many cases, especially up here in the Poconos and northwest New Jersey, where we had our highest totals. Those were definitely reached as far as projections are concerned. So here is 7 a.m. and that we move forward from this point. You can see it's just slowly dying as it comes east. Here's 8, here's 9, here's 10, and then that should be it. Okay, so 10 will be the longest you'd see anything. That would be in the far eastern coastal sections and parts of New Jersey here. This is just light stuff, and this is where you get your quick coatings here at the tail end for those areas farther south and east. But the interior is going to shut off here about 7, 8 o'clock. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for snow. Those are just some light snow showers, very lightest color code here for snow. So this is not heavy by any means coming in the morning. This is just wrapping up here at that point early in the morning. So we get rid of this system, and this moves away, and this actually moved up into southeastern New England, gave parts of Connecticut, Massachusetts some snow, and coastal Maine. That will move away, and that will be out of the picture. We have another system off to our south that's going to stay there. This is the one we were talking about earlier in the week that some models were hitting at coming up the coast a little bit, but this is not going to happen. This is going to stay out this way, and we're not expecting any even fringe impacts to the coastal areas of New Jersey and Delaware. As a result, this is just going to stay off and slide off eastward and not be not in any way affect our weather locally. So we are going to have those morning snow showers, clouds, and then they're going to give way to partly cloudy and then eventually mostly sunny skies by the end of the day today. Mostly clear skies tonight and cold. Remains cold here on Thursday, but not quite as cold as today will be. Many places stay below freezing today, except for down here by Philadelphia. You might squeak out a degree or two higher than 32. But once you get into Thursday, I think we start go nudging above freezing. We're going to have like a 4 degree or so increase each day for the next several days. So when we go from Wednesday to Thursday, we'll go up about 4 degrees, and then it goes up another 4 or 5 degrees as we get to Friday, and then by the time we get to Saturday, we're back in the middle 40s, mid-upper 40s for highs, and then challenging the 50-degree mark or lower 50s by the time we get to Sunday. So it's going to be just a steady, progressive increase in temperatures the rest of the week, and this is when our January thaw period is going to start officially, we think, on Saturday. And that's going to last for a good period of time, probably a week or 10 days. Looks like it's. We're going to update the long range of the forum again today, just to take a better look at that. But it looks like it's going to be a prolonged period of above average temperatures, and so this is our true January thaw. Not what happened last week. That was just a temporary thing with that synoptically driven warmth ahead of the low pressure cutting to our west. Then we had this cold period this entire week up through Thursday before we started moderating back to near average Friday, and the 20th, which is Saturday, onward. We expect this January thaw. We do expect to be precipitation free through the weekend. We do have a system that's going to be off to our west that's going to bring a cold front through the region here later. Looks like later Monday toward the evening, late afternoon, evening. We get some rain with this system. and not a lot, just some rain with the system, and then the front moves through, and then temperatures go back down to the 40s for highs here on Tuesday, but we do turn partly cloudy on Tuesday, it looks like, and we clear out. Again, next week you're gonna go from 50s to 40s for highs on Tuesday, so it's not going to be a huge drop. So we are going to remain above average. Average is still in the 30s, so if you're dropping back to the 40s, that's still above average, and then we can expect that to continue going forward after that period. Again, that's going to last about 10 days or so for that January thaw, beginning on the 20th, which is this Saturday. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for January 17th, 2018. Have a great Wednesday.